guys, what's up here? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin Becca. If today is the first time here, you are definitely welcome. Please do not hit on the subscribe button before you leave, and also give this video a very big thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed it. Okay guys, let's just get straight into the gist. I know that yesterday was Monday, and usually a lot of things don't happen in the house, but the few things that happened yesterday just got me thinking. Let's start off with the Monday mission. I remember telling you guys on Sunday that Auntie had chosen Bola and Ikarisa to go on the Monday mission, and that it would have to do with painting and all of that stuff. Cool. Auntie actually sent Ikarisa and Bola to Ken Ade Primary School, Makoko, Yaba, Lagos. And all they were supposed to do was do some painting and surface renovation for the school. I'm going to try and insert pictures here so you guys can see. In my opinion, I feel like both teams actually did very well because their paintings were really smooth and, you know, just looking very nice. But it's obviously Auntie's decision to save one of the couples. Now, you guys, immediately Auntie saved Bola and left the love pad. Come and see drama. Now let me give you guys the breakdown of what happened. So after the Monday task and everything, yeah, Auntie came into the love pad today, being Tuesday, and decided to choose Bola. And her reason for choosing Bola was because they were kind enough to leave the love nest for them JLo before they were checked out of the show. Guys, I'll come back to Auntie's reason, but first let's talk about Presh Talker. Why so much hatred? Like, why does she hate Rosie and Bola so much? Like, I don't understand. Okay, so after Auntie saved Bola and left the love pad, yeah, the other love girls came, you know, they were trying to hug Bolanle and, you know, just congratulate them for being saved and all of that, yeah. David then walks up to Bolanle just to congratulate her the way other people were congratulating her. Rosie was there with Bolanle when David came there, and, you know, he was just holding both of them. Next thing, Presh Talker told David to get out of there. In fact, she dragged him out of that place. And in my mind, I'm like, Auntie, is it that deep? Why are you so bitter? I understand the fact that you guys had some clashes when you came into the love pad newly, but we have just 3 Sundays to go and you're still this bitter. Like, it's just a game. I don't understand. She's taking it too far. She's taking it too far. Guys, can you believe that David has been begging her? David has been apologizing to her, and she's there telling David that he wants to embarrass her. I don't understand. Like, Precious needs to calm down. She needs to calm down. This is just a game. Except there's something else Presh Talker is hiding from us. But if it's just the fact that Rosie was with David and all that, then, I mean, move on. Because I don't understand. I don't get it. Now, let's come back to Auntie's decision. A lot of people have been ranting on Twitter that they did not like the fact that Auntie chose Bola for the reason she gave. I told you guys that she saved Bola because, oh, they were nice to JLo, and they left the love nest for them JLo to sort out their problems and all of that. Yeah, that was very thoughtful of Bola. But guys, do you think it's enough reason for Auntie to want to save Bola? I mean, it was a task, and this task had nothing to do with, oh, be nice to this person or leave your room for this person. The task was strictly painting and surface renovation. So why would Auntie then come and say, oh, I'm going to save you now because you gave JLo your room? Like, I don't really buy that. But then again, if you look at it, you can tell that Auntie is just trying to be considerate, because you guys remember that on Sunday Bola was on the hot seat. I mean, they had about 7 nominations. I think they were the highest people to be nominated last week, you know. So Auntie is just trying to help them cool off. And, you know, Ikarisa have been resting, so maybe Auntie is just like, you know what, let's test your fans to see how far they can go to save you guys. Maybe. I don't know what Auntie's reasons were, but guys, let me know what you think. Do you think it was fair enough for Auntie to have saved Bola based off of her reason, or do you think she should have gone about it in a very different way? Just let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Okay, let me tell you, I don't know who brings up these whole game ideas for Auntie, but I feel like those people are geniuses. Okay, for this particular task here, Auntie asked the love guests to move into the auditorium. Now, when they got into the auditorium, there were 8 mannequins there, and the task was strictly for the guys. Now, what Auntie expected the guys to do was to pick a mannequin each and then style the mannequin to look like their partners. So imagine Jay trying to style a mannequin to look like Nkechi. Imagine Chrisville trying to style a mannequin to look like Chris. Imagine Obi trying to style a mannequin to look like Ebi. Guys, it was really funny. The guys then went back into the love pad to get their partners' clothes and all the stuff they would need to dress the mannequin up. Guys, it was serious because they had to bring their partners' bras and their dresses and all that stuff here to style the mannequins to look like their partners. It was such a hilarious task, if you ask me, because I kept on laughing. I was like, what the hell? I mean, Kachi was struggling with Rosie's bra, Obi was struggling with Ebi's bra. Like, it was so funny. But then at the end of the whole task here, Presh David emerged the winner, which automatically means that they'll be spending the entire week in the love nest, except they decide to give it out to a couple that needs it more. Maybe ObiEbi, I don't know, man. Like, it's not my place to decide. But point is, they will be spending the week in the love nest. Okay, now let's quickly talk about Jay Ketch and how their relationship is going. I know I've not really talked about them that much, and that's because every time they're talking, they're always murmuring, like way ants is just walking up and down. You cannot really hear what they are saying, and I find it very annoying. But then this time around, Nkechi was having a conversation with Chidi Banks, and she was talking to him about the problem she's having with Jay. First of all, Jay is very authoritative, and he likes to boss Nkechi around. Like, I thought I was the only one that noticed it, but then even Nkechi herself knows that as a fact. And she was talking to Chidi about this whole issue. She mentioned the fact that she's been having problems with Jay regarding sex and religion. Now, for the sex part, Jay is always asking her about her body count. I don't understand, like, what does it matter? What does it even need information for? I mean, even if you want to ask her that, you guys should come out of the love part first, because of course the world is listening. Jay of all people knows this. So I don't understand why he's asking the poor girl about her body count on national TV. So if she has slept with 100 people, she should tell you on national TV that she has slept with 100 people, because I don't understand your question now. The second problem they're having is religion. Nkechi was telling Chidi that Jay doesn't really see the importance of going to church. That for him, what he says is, oh, I have to be nice, oh, I have to do good. It's not an obligation that I must be in church on Sundays, this one and that one. And she doesn't know how to handle it because she's from a family where church is taken very seriously. And I actually told her that they have to actually sit down and talk about it, because marriage is no child's play. I mean, if you're planning to get married to someone, there are certain things you guys have to talk about. And even if she doesn't feel comfortable talking about it here, she can talk about it in the chat session with Auntie, so that Auntie can help them address the issue and all of that. But I'm guessing Nkechi doesn't want to have that conversation in the open, like she wants to see Auntie off camera. But sister, that's not going to happen until you come out of the love pad. Okay, moving on from all of that, earlier today being Tuesday, a guest came into the love pad to teach the love guests how to make some traditional dishes. They made tuwo shinkafa. They made hold on, let me get my book because I wrote it down. I didn't want to bite myself, and I knew that I was probably going to forget. So they made tuwo shinkafa. They made miyangada. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. They also made kwado. Now this kwado is native salad with blended kuli kuli. In my mind, I'm still trying to process what that thing would taste like. Blended kuli kuli and native salad. If it was gari now with cold water, I'll say okay, kuli kuli with gel. But then salad and kuli kuli, me, I don't know, I'm not Hausa, I've never tried it before. So if you're Hausa and you've tasted this kwado before, please let me know what it tastes like. Give me an idea, so I can go and look for Hausa people and ask them to make it for me or something like that. Okay, I know that since the beginning of this show, I've never come here to tell you guys that, oh, Chris got into a fight with this person, or Chris got into a fight with that person. And that's not because they've not been offending Chris, but it's just because Chris has just been keeping her cool. Like, she's here for love. Nothing beats love. If you like, talk about her from now to tomorrow. She doesn't mind, as long as you don't say anything abusive to her. She's cool. But you see, today being Tuesday, it's like they stepped on the tiger's tail, because Chris was really upset and she had no other option but to vent out. But instead of venting out at the people that hurt her, she decided to have a conversation with her partner, which I think was a very smart move. I give that to her. Anyways, this whole quarrel thing is between she and ObiEbi. Ebi, to be precise. I don't know what it is they were talking about in the room that made Ebi pass a statement, but that statement was indirectly referring to Chris, and what she said was, last na them go. And almost immediately Chris shunned her, because she knew that that statement she made was for she and her partner Chrisville, so she wasn't going to have it. And then when she was talking to Chrisville, she was telling Chrisville that Obi and Ebi always refers to her as Oboroko. Now Oboroko is the Igbo name for stockfish. I don't understand why ObiEbi will choose to call Chris stockfish. Like, we know she's skinny and all that, but that's rude. So if you call her stockfish, Ebi, what are we going to call you? Because I don't understand. Before you abuse somebody, you need to look at yourself. You need to be sure that when we look at you, there will be nothing to abuse you with before you open your mouth and abuse somebody. First of all, you are always crying about every little thing. Secondly, you're on the big side and you are opening your mouth to call somebody Oboroko. I don't understand. And then if they talk back at you now, you start crying. And guys, let me tell you the reason ObiEbi has been upset with Chris. This thing started since that time they had that gele time where Chris was the moderator, and then she announced that Bolanle and Arnold won the task. Obi and Ebi have been upset since that time because they felt like Chris was biased. They thought they were the ones that would win that task, only for her to mention Bolanle. And even if that was the case, and it has gone now. I didn't even remember this whole gele task again until Chris mentioned it today. She said that Obi and Ebi have been upset with her since that day. And even yesterday, after they had the mannequin task and then Presh David was announced the winner, ObiEbi walked out in anger because they felt like they were the ones that should have won it. I don't understand. Are you the judge? Auntie said it's Presh David that won. Just Punk me. Calm down. I don't understand. Now before I end this video, let's quickly talk about the games that these love girls played. Hey guys, these love girls just they use style, they follow themselves talk in the name of playing game. Now they play the if I were game. Now let me tell you how that works. Yeah, so I'll say something like, if I were a car, then my partner would complete the sentence. So for Ikrisa, Teresa said, if I was a shower gel. Ike now said, I will spend half of the day in the shower. Then when he now said, if I was a car, Teresa now completed it. I will ride you till you. I did not say anything, no. She just said, I will ride you till you. And it's that same that she said that I'm telling you people. Now for Rosie, she said, if I were ice cream. Kachi now said, I will lick you till eternity. Guys, you need to understand the underlying meanings of these things they are saying. You cannot lick any ice cream till eternity. You need to tell me what you want to lick. For double Chris, yeah, Chris said, if I were an apple. Chrisville now said, I will eat you up and never get tired till eternity. I don't understand the apple you are eating till eternity. One apple, you want to eat it till eternity. God is watching. For Chivia, Sylvia said, if I were a DM. And Chidi Bank said that he will slide in. You know, guys, slide in. Slider, slidey, slidey. For Jacket, Jay said, if I were a soldier. Nkechi now said, I will follow you to war every day. In fact, you people should go and be fighting your war with your religion and your sex wahala. Just keep fighting. Now for ObiEbi, Ebi said, if I were a book. Obi now said, I will title it, How to Find a Woman with Many Chapters. I don't understand that one. That one is deep. I can't remember the other couples, but if you remember it, please let me know in the comment section. Let's laugh about this game. And they also did the Shon game. Now these are games I used to play back then in secondary school, and I was a pro at it. Like, you dare not beat me. You know how you say pollution, calculation, interjection, obligation, anything Shon, better Shon, really Shon. You know, just keep shunning things. Guys, these games actually reminded me of secondary school days, and it was really fun to watch. Like, I laughed and laughed and laugh. Okay, now that brings me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the gist. If there's anything I missed out, like I always say, please let me know in the comment section, because we are here for one another. Scratch my back and scratch your back. Now this is me scratching your back, and now I'm telling you people to your faces, my back is scratching me. Oh yeah, start scratching it in the comment section. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.